Hi everyone, today I'm going to take you through a basic 10-minute warm-up that you should be doing before every workout routine. This warm-up will loosen up your body, get your muscles activated and ready for your amazing workout that you have planned. If you don't have enough time for a workout, you can also take this 10-minute routine as a mid-break during your day just to loosen your muscles, activate your body so you feel refreshed to continue on with your day. I'm Kori Boggs, lead trainer and wellness director at Bennett Fitness. If you haven't checked out our channel, here we do 10-minute workouts, 30-minute workouts, also some nutritional tips and tricks to help you along with your fitness journey. So after this warm-up, if you want, you can go check out one of our workout videos and do one of those. You'll be prepped and ready for that. So why don't you go find some open space and let's get warmed up. All right, let's get warmed up. Start basic, we're just gonna do a high knee pull. We're gonna pull our knee up into our chest. As our knee comes up into our chest, make sure you're flexing that foot. It just helps drive that knee in, kind of stretching through those hips, just getting our body moving. Nothing too crazy, just back and forth. As we do these movements today, we're just gonna spend about a minute in each movement, loosening up our body from our head to our toe. We'll finish up with a little bit of activation at the end, which will be great. Let's keep pulling it in. Make sure as you pull that knee up, you're flexing that foot, knee into your chest. Keep those ribs down, core is engaged. Just a little bit longer and we'll go to our next warm-up movement. Good, keep pulling it in. So we're stretching out that back side. You probably feel a little bit of crunchy in the front of those hips, but keep pulling it in. All right, next we're gonna work on our quads. We're gonna add an overhead reach with a balance too. So I'm gonna turn sideways, so we're gonna grab the laces of our feet. We're gonna reach up with the opposite hand up into the sky. Then we're just gonna switch and reach. Often when we do these quad pulls, you see people do things like this. They end up arching their back, kicking in their foot, which we don't wanna do. We wanna make sure that our ribs and hips stay tucked down here. And then we're just pressing this hip forward as we reach for stability. That overhead reach is gonna counterbalance, but also just get a nice stretch through that side body as well. So make sure those knees stay lined up. We're kicking our laces into our hand, pressing without arching your back. We really want to kind of tuck that pelvis under, ribs stay tucked down, just back and forth. Stretching out the fronts of those legs from all that sitting that we do. Our hips are always just flexed like this. Now we're stretching it out. All right, our next one is we're going to stretch out the back side of our legs, our hamstrings. Call a scoop and sweep. So we're gonna put our toe up of our right leg. We're gonna have palms up. We're gonna hinge my hips back. I'm gonna scoop overhead and then kind of fly it right back down behind me. So my other foot goes up, hinge my hips back, get a nice stretch to that hamstring, scoop and sweep. Down and up. We're just scooping and sweeping. I'm turn front now so you can see. So my toe is up, my hips go back. I'm scooping, sweeping all the way through. Scoop and sweep. Go at your own pace. Really send those hips back though. Feel that stretch through the back side of your leg. If you need to spend an extra second there because you feel super tight, that's totally okay too. Good, hips back, we're scooping and sweeping. Alternating those legs, so we just stretched out our fronts of our legs, we did the backs of our legs. We're gonna go down into a lunge position next, stretch more hips, more quads, and then our upper back a bit too. All right, so we're gonna come into a lunge position. We're gonna lunge back with our right leg. I'm gonna let this knee rest on the ground. When I'm in this position, I really wanna make sure that my hips are tucked under, my glutes are tucked under, pressing my hip forward. My arm's gonna reach out. I'm gonna open towards that knee that's forward. I'm gonna come back to center, and now I'm going to press my legs together, reverse lunge in the other direction. So my knee rests, my pelvis is tucked under, and I open back and forth. So go at your own pace, feeling that nice movement. I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see this way. So we're trying to, as we open, don't let that knee open with you. Keep that knee in line with your foot and together, back and forth. So now we're going back, a little bit more dynamic movement for this quad in your hip. T-spine, we'll do about 2 or 3 more. Nice twist. Watch your hand as you open it up. Watch, 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 and close. Do 1 more each side. Ooh, sometimes you get wobbly, especially if you watch that. If you watch your arm, you might get a little wobbly. You have to stay focused on control on that back side. All right, we're gonna do another back side, so our hamstrings, we're gonna do an RDL reach. So I'll turn this side, I'm gonna kick my right leg out as my right arm reaches in front of me, stretching through that left leg. Come back to center. I'm gonna kick my left leg out and reach. So now we're stretching back through our back side, our hamstrings. You're gonna feel a nice stretch in your glutes. You wanna try to keep your hips super stable. Often I see my clients, or even in classes, sometimes people open up those hips and then we're not gonna get that stretch. So we just wanna reach nice, stable hips, reach. We're hinging our hips back, kicking my leg back and reach, back and forth. Stretching through those hamstrings, keeping a nice tall upper chest, and reach. Really focus on foot is kicking backwards as your hand is reaching forwards. Let's do 2 more. So kick back, reach forward. Kick back, reach forward. Good, let's do 2 more. And last one. All right, we're gonna straddle those. We're gonna step into a lateral lunge to get our inner thighs. So we're gonna sit our hips back. We're gonna press to one side, stand tall, sit to the other side. Now we press together. So we go to the left and you push to the right together. Make sure your toes are pointing forward. You want to stretch through those inner thighs. They get super tight, especially if you find that you have some knee pain. Sometimes it's because your inner thighs are tight and we're kind of pulling our knees in. So you just want to stretch through those adductors. Good. You'll find wherever you find your hands comfortable. Sometimes I just tend to put them here because it helps keep me just aligned and center. But you can put them at your hips, back and forth, and together, back and forth. Send those hips back, feel that stretch. Nice long line through your leg. Keep your chest up, please. Let's do 1 more. We'll do a little bit of hamstring and shoulder stability next. That's one I love to do in my classes because it really loosens up the back of your legs and keeps focus on shoulder stability. So we're gonna hinge down into a forward fold. You're gonna place your hands on the ground. We're gonna walk out to our plank position, keeping our hips still. Plank position, I want you to reach your chest to the ground, push your chest away without bending your arms, then walk your hands back in, staying in your forward fold. So nice stretch. Try to keep those legs nice and straight. Plank position, stabilize through your shoulders without bending your elbows. Reach your chest. You're kind of like you're pinching your shoulder blades together. Push away, walk it back in. Walk it out. Plank position, stay stable. Reach your chest to the floor. Push away, feel movement through that scapula. Walk it back in. This next one, we're gonna stay down in our plank position. Plank position, press your chest down, push away. Now we're gonna step our right foot outside of our right hand, more hips for us. Hips are awesome to stretch out. So we're in the Spider-Man, I like to call it. And then we're gonna add a twist. We're gonna reach towards the leg that's up. As you do that, don't let this leg open up. Keep your inner thighs kind of like magnetized towards each other. Reach back to plank position. We'll go to the other side. Left hand, so my inner thighs are magnetizing towards each other and I'm straightening this back leg, reaching the back of my knee towards the ceiling. Nice big twist, big chest. Plank position, other side. Rotate and reach, straighten that back leg. If that's too intense for you, you can keep that knee down on the ground. Nice big twist, but then kind of straighten it as you come back into your plank. Knee down if you need and reach. Good. Let's do 1 more each side. Nice twisting for your opening your hips, opening your upper body, and back down. All right, let's roll over onto our back. We're gonna do a little glute and core activation. Start with glutes. I want you to place your heels about 3 or 4 inches from your butt. I want your hands, arms up, reaching towards the ceiling. Toes up, for those of you, is helpful for people who don't really activate their glutes super well. So we're just going to press our hips up. In this position, I want you to just keeping your toes lifted. You're gonna take 1 foot off the ground into a march, right back down. We're gonna lower. We're gonna press up, bring the other knee into your chest, back down. This is starting to turn on our booty. We wanna make sure we have active glutes. We don't wanna have a dormant bum. If you find that you have glute pain when you're sitting a lot, it's probably because your glutes are been too inactive. We need to strengthen them, activate your muscles before you work out. Let's do 1 more each side. Keep those hips square. If you find that your hips are dumping, don't do the marching. Just go up and down. Turn on your bum, arms up, toes up. Good. Let's go for a couple more. And 1 and 2. We're gonna go roll over into a forearm side plank. A little bit of core activation and we're done and you're ready for your warm up, for your workout. This is your warm up. Come into a forearm side plank. Reach nice and tall. Hips are forward. Chest is open. Arms reaching for the sky. Now we're going to take that top foot. We're going to tap our toe forward. Then we're going to come in, bring our knee in. Toe forward, knee in. This is going to be nice, strong work for your core. If any movement is happening, I want you to just hold your side plank. But not only are we working our core, especially this leg movement, we're turning on our glutes a little bit more. You're gonna feel, especially as you come forward, your booty's gonna activate. All right, we'll do the other side in just a second. We're gonna roll right over into our straight arm plank. So you can just hold plank here, squeezing your quads, squeezing your glutes, or you can add another element. Reach your arm towards the opposite wall, come hand back down. So here we're working on stabilizing through our body, not extending our back. We wanna stay strong without rotating. We wanna work on anti-rotation of the core, anti-flexion of the core. Lots of good, and extension, anti-flexion and extension, anti-rotation. Keep reaching, rotate and reach. If you find that your hips are moving too much, just hold your side plank. Just hold it, stay strong. I'm sorry, this is not a side plank, this is a regular plank. We're going to side plank in 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna turn this way, let's finish it up. Final movement, we're gonna come back into our other side plank. And if this is your place that's challenging, stay here or reach that toe forward, come back to center, and then knee in, back out. Toe forward, center, knee in. Keep it going, we're gonna go for 10 more seconds. Knee in, we're almost there. Breathe it, staying strong. We're stabilizing, we're activating our muscles right now, our core, our glutes. Last one, and pull it in. Whew, good job. Hopefully your blood is flowing, you're prepped, you're primed, you are ready to go take on an amazing workout. Go get it done. Thank you for warming up with me. Hopefully your body feels loose and activated and primed and ready to go get a great workout in. If you don't have a workout planned, we have plenty of workout videos that you can follow along with. So go check out one of those and do that with us. Remember to like this video if you did, subscribe to our channel. We're always trying to post new fun things for you weekly, now hopefully more than weekly, so stay tuned. We should have some fun stuff coming after you. We look forward to seeing you next time.